Hello, this is Crafty Chris and welcome to my channel. Today I will be journaling my 25th day, and it's so exciting because I have less than a week left and I'll be done with this journal, and it's been an exciting process, and I'm just so happy that I've been able to do this every single day. And I wanted to channel the vintage side of things today because I did mermaids yesterday, and then I had my groovy 70s, and then we had the space theme. So I want to get back to some vintage items. So what I did is, this is the bag that came with the kit, so I cut it down to put on here. This is a stamp that I got recently at a thrift store, and I want to use it, and it reminded me of the designs on this bag. This is another bag that was in the kit, and I believe I want to use this to put some journaling in it. I have these items that I want to use also. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. It's so funny, I've been away one day and I already feel rusty. It's amazing how quickly that happens. Just get out of the groove, you know? Also, there is a fire or something in their neighborhood, and it smells like burning plastic, or I don't know what it is, but I had a hard time getting started tonight because it was just so distracting and giving me a headache. But I was already out here, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and go with it. So I wanted to add some lace to this. And it's kind of a thin lace, so I thought that would be really pretty, sticking out towards the end of the book. And I was thinking about, yeah, see that pretty? I like that. I think I might want to distress this. I already have this out from working earlier on something else, so I think I'm going to just use this. So today I worked on my $5 journal challenge, and I'm so excited about sharing that with you guys. It's I'll start the videos next week, probably. Well, I'll probably start the videos August 1st for the $5 challenge. And yeah, it's really fun. I just love it. It is very challenging because I want to like grab stuff, you know, when I'm doing, you know, and it's like, oh no, I can't do that. Like, I'm using a composition notebook from Dollar Tree, and I want to use the well, I'm making a journal from a composition notebook, so it's pretty big, and I didn't even think about needing, you know, something for the spine. Well, I bought a book. One of my 5 items is a book, and this book, you know, I wanted to use the cover actually actually for like just for decoration and stuff, and so I ended up having to use the cover of my book, and it was a soft cover, but I folded it into 3. So it basically, the spine is 6 layers of the soft cover, and it actually worked. I think it's gonna work, and I'm actually a little bit afraid or scared that I'm not gonna be able to get my you know, for sewing it together. You know, I'm a little bit scared about that, but we'll see. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and it's also a project that I can just work on a little bit at a time. Today was a really busy day, and we are actually doing a Bible readathon at our church. And so today, the girls and I went, and we all read 30 minutes each. And it's so funny because I was reading through the book of Ruth, and I was like, you know, this is so familiar. And then we all realized when we got back in the car that we actually read the same section that we read last year in the Bible readathon. That is so cool, you know, to realize that. And yeah, it's so cool. And then our church is gonna do this Bible readathon. It started last night, and it's gonna go all the way through to Saturday, I think, which is kind of neat. And every year we have done this Bible readathon. We have been able to do it in the time allotted, you know. So that's kind of cool. It's a little bit, I'm gonna distress that a little. I saw the white peeking through. So I really hope you guys enjoyed my mermaid spread, and that was so much fun, and that was so much out of my element, but I enjoyed it. I mean, you know, it's not the first thing I gravitate to, so, but when I saw them at Dollar Tree when I was looking for, you know, getting my 5 items, I was like, this is really pretty. And you know, and so I was so happy to find it, and then of course I had to use it. I tell you what, it was sort of a headache doing that, I mean, editing that video, only because there was a lot of stuff that didn't show. I had to do double speed because, you know, I think you guys all can tolerate only so much of this stuff, so yeah. I'm trying to, you know, make it timely also. Well, I thought I was going to do it over here, but I kind of like it on this side. And then I was thinking about using this. This came with the kit. Maybe thought about putting this under it. That's kind of cool. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put the bag on this side. I still can't believe this month is almost up. I also already started making hotel reservations for our competitions. My daughters are going to 4 competitions this year. They're competing in only 3 of them, and one of them they're just going to do the convention. Oh, I just realized my mistake. I think I was going to stamp it. I guess I could still stamp it. That's really cool how you can see through that. Huh. So yeah, so I made the reservations that I could. So we normally share a room with my closest friend and her daughter, and then I have my 2 daughters, so we have 5 of us all together in one, hotel room. So yeah, so we can't always like bunk together. So luckily it worked out where the most expensive hotel, it was like $162 a night, we were able to share. We could bunk in that one together and share the cost. And unfortunately, the one we can't, but it was actually inexpensive, so that really helps out. Oh, it's crooked. The story of my life. If it ain't crooked, I didn't do it. Oh man. Oh, that's so cool looking. Oh, I like how I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Okay, I can't touch that because it's still wet. I think it's because of the bag. I smeared it a little. Alright, so I like that. That's cool, you can see through the bag. I like that. Okay, so what I did is pulled out one of these 1970s reproductions of the Sears Roebuck and Company. Forgot what year. Let me look real quick. Okay, it doesn't say what year this came from, but you could get 10 pounds of butter for 69 cents. So if that tells you anything. So what I want to do is one of my favorite things is windmills. So when I saw this, I wanted to use this one, and I will probably add some coffee dyed paper right here. On this side, I'll probably keep this one open, and so I'll have a place to do some journaling. And I really like the vintage look of this, so I'll probably just put it in here like that. So I'll put my journaling in there, and I feel like I want to put something through here. I don't know if I necessarily want to use a trim or washi tape. Alright, I found some washi tape I like. I don't know what's going on, but somewhere in the neighborhood someone is laying on their horn. Almost reminds me of like when you're in a parade and they honk the horns and stuff obnoxiously. That's what it sounded like. Alright, I like that. Oh yeah. So I definitely want to put this coffee dyed paper behind this label. And I think I have my, yes, I have my, this is not my favorite one. My favorite one is still at my other desk. But I was really happy, like I said in my video yesterday, I actually did, that's why I don't like this one. I don't know, it just doesn't always get around like softer stuff like this. But my other one does. It will work on coffee dyed paper. But anyway, I did my first ever Bible journaling in here. Usually I do it on my table in my bedroom. And that was actually kind of cool. I think eventually I'm going to bring everything in here. But I didn't. But I wanted to wait until I had this stuff in here, you know, the walls and everything put up and it's more secure, because I don't want to leave my precious Bibles in here, and so I'm having to like carry this stuff back and forth. Like whenever I'm done with the journal, I will take it out of here and put it in the shelf in my bedroom. Only because, you know, this room is not airtight yet. It will be. Oh, and that was another thing. We made some progress with the wall. I actually put up 2 of the wall boards, and I could do it by myself. It wasn't difficult at all. And I just got to the part where I had to cut a piece of the wallboard, and so I had to stop. Unfortunately, the wallboards have some type of fiberglass, or it's insulation. So basically, whenever you cut the stuff, it gets all over you, and it's itchy. And like I just sanded down some of the edges of the wallboard a little bit, and got some of the dust on my arm, and I immediately just broke out. So I got us some Tyvek suits and shoe like little booties, and then we're gonna get respirators, because they're not really sure what the wallboards are made of, because it's just something we bought off Craigslist, and I don't think it's worth our lives, you know, to just carelessly, you know, cut into this stuff without wearing protective gear. So, but I'm so excited. And my 2 wall panels look kind of cool. I might even share a picture of it at the end of this video if I remember. The picture of the 2 wall boards and my air conditioner, because it's in the picture too. And it's so nice to be out here without having to run the fans or anything. It's just, I'm enjoying this weather. It is not our typical weather, but I'll take what we get, you know. I was thinking, I had these stickers. There's one that says the best time, which I like, but it's too small. And then I thought about using this one. Love this moment, and that is so true. it's just been the coolest summer this year. And I think finding something that you love to do, and I don't know if it's not really the YouTube that I love. I don't know. Being creative. But YouTube pushed me to do this, so I don't know. Actually, I love editing and doing YouTube. I mean, the process of doing it and everything, I love it. I think that's going to be too bulky. I love this stuff. I want to use it, but I may actually add like a maybe a paper clip or something. Here we go. Oh, these would be really cool, but they're actually my earrings. Don't want to use my earrings. Yeah, I shouldn't take them off in here because I might end up cutting them apart. So yeah, I think I'll add some beads to this. I've got some more of these that are gold, but I'm gonna put it here as a reminder to do that. Also, I think I want to add some trim or fibers to this. I do have some left right here. I got this little bit. My scissors got so goopy today. I definitely need to get some rubbing alcohol and clean them. Well, I thought I was going to get some eyelash trim, but I really like this. And that piece right there, that's pretty. So like I said, I was working on my $5 journal today, and I'm using a lot of glue. Using a lot of glue because there's only so many, things you can do, but I am allowed to use all the glue I want, so that's cool. But I just realized something. What am I going to use this tag for? Well, maybe I could use the tag to do my journaling. And then that way I won't have to add the copy dyed paper to the Sears and Roebuck catalog. Oh, this fiber's so pretty. Oh yeah, I like that. Ooh, forgot about the bulk. So I might go back and staple these in just to keep it from getting too bulky. And another thing, I need to add my date stickers. Oh, there's a deer on here. Oh, I like that. Oh. Trim the I might glue this down a little bit better too, but I think I am done with this journal entry. I just had another thought. What I might do is get my big stamp and stamp the date here, and I'll add a picture of it at the end of the video. So there you have it. There is my journal entry for today. Okay, so here it is. Here is my finished journal. So like I said, I was probably going to decorate the tag, and so what I did is I got some of the bag that was left over and glued it to the front. And then I did my journaling in the back, and I had coffee dye paper, and then added a little washi. And then I had a lot to write down for yesterday, and so I got a piece of the coffee dyed paper and I actually sewed it onto the page. Then I left all this here so I can still read it and look at it. And there's something going on with the tension on my sewing machine, so I need to fix that. And here, this was my Mother's Day gift, and I absolutely love this, and I keep forgetting I have it. And when I saw this blank space, I'm like, that would be a perfect place to put the date. Also, I had the deer here, and I felt like it didn't really pop. I still don't think it pops enough, but I'm just gonna have to live with it. So I put some of the dictionary page that came with the kit and added it to the background, and it kind of just all goes together. And so there is my journal page for the July the 25th, and I just really hope you guys have a super blessed day, and until next time.